situation into something that could be really powerful.
Only on KREM2 News, Wednesday at 6.
HealthLink is proudly sponsored by Primera Blue Cross. On your side, in your corner.
You're watching KREM2 News at 5.
Welcome back. A South Carolina State basketball player is still recovering today after suffering a cardiac arrest during a game on Saturday.
So scary. His name is Ty Solomon. He collapsed during a timeout during the first half. Now, we want to stress he is okay, and here's why. His athletic trainer started performing chest compressions almost immediately. It took paramedics just 30 seconds to get to him. Tonight, we're hearing from those paramedics who did help save Solomon's life.
You add thousands of people, and I mean, complete silence in there except for everyone on the bench. I mean, it's in the back of your mind. It's stressful.
You're never really ready for this kind of thing. You know, you can try to be prepared, but you don't expect, you know, something of this magnitude to happen.
Wow. Now, the paramedics shocked Solomon's heart by using a defibrillator. One shock and his heart started beating again. Shortly after, Solomon then started to regain consciousness.
He was awake, he was talking to us, he was smiling and laughing, and yeah, it's a good feeling.
Well, the paramedics say it may have been a different story without the help of the athletic trainer who started chest compressions almost instantly. We are joined now by our own health reporter, Rose Beltz. Rose, first of all, this player is young, 23 years old. It's hard to imagine something like this happening to someone so young and so in shape.
How?
Exactly. So first thing first is that I want to just quickly say what the difference is between a cardiac arrest and an actual heart attack. A heart attack is a circulatory problem.
Okay.
Where cardiac arrest is an electrical problem, where that's when the heart stops. Therefore, you're not getting perfusion to your brain and to the rest of the parts of your body.
That makes sense. So the compressions, which they started so quickly, that made all the difference.
Exactly. And so in these patients, usually younger patients, between usually birth to about 30 years old, what has happened is when they undergo cardiac arrest, and their heart stops, which is usually caused by an undiagnosed birth defect. So this is why usually this happens on the basketball court or other high impact activities. So when CPR is initiated immediately to restore that within 2 minutes, irreversible brain damage is prevented to the brain. So, and 90% of cardiac arrests usually result in death, but if you begin CPR immediately like they did, you have a chance of tripling your chances of survival.
Let me ask you a quick question.
Sure.
CPR right away plus the defibrillator. How key is a defibrillator in a situation like this?
Very key. So rule number one, if you see someone unresponsive, call 911 immediately because you don't know what's going on. And then initially start the circulation, then maybe another person will get the defibrillator, but always get that oxygen flowing first, then the defibrillator.
So call, start chest compressions, then defibrillator.
Yes, and don't drive to the hospital. Wait for the EMS.
Good advice. Rose, thank you so much. We appreciate that.
You're
Gosh, what a
welcome.
scary situation.
For sure.
Thank
All right,
you.
still to come tonight, the temperatures, we know they're dropping like a rock, and it's called an Arctic blast.